Hello.
Bet on.
Welcome back to a fantastic edition of Stash and Shaggy podcast. How we doing today?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty well. Had
Mhm.
okay bets last week. If
Yeah.
this fly leaves me alone, I'll be better.
Mm.
I went...
That's not good. Want to start over?
No. We don't redo things. We don't
Stop.
redo things. These are always one take. I don't know what we're talking about. What did we do? We went 13-5 total. 8-4 in NFL, 2-3 in UFC, and 3-1 in hockey. How'd you do last week?
12-12 in hockey. Not that great. Did
12-10 in NFL,
12
right?
and 10.
12-10, yep.
in
12-12
NFL.
and 12-10. I mean, it could have been worse, but we got to do better. I agree. Our dub life parlay missed by one,
Oh my goodness.
down at the very last second on the fourth quarter,
I think we were jinxed.
3-1. But it's all right. We got another one coming at you at the end of the episode.
Mm-hmm.
We got some NFL this week. We got UFC. We got NHL. We got Breeders' Cup. We got
horsies.
Sao Paulo F1.
Oh yeah.
Anything else? Did I miss anything?
I don't think so.
I think that's it. That's a lot, though. Where do we want to start at?
It's not for the UFC.
UFC? All right. I went 2-3 last week, and I was pretty confident in some of my bets. I only hit one underdog. So trying to do a little better this week. I got 4 bets. Aaron Blanchfield versus Rose Namajunas. I like Aaron Blanchfield in this fight. Her wrestling is ridiculous.
Uh-huh.
She's obviously not a superior striker to Rose. Rose is a better boxer. She's better standing. But Aaron Blanchfield is next level wrestler, so she can control this on the mat and easily get a decision, in my opinion.
Nice.
Mike Malott versus Trevin Giles. Trevin Giles is okay boxer, terrible cardio. Like, I don't know. He's just not very impressive. He's very bottom of the tier, in my opinion. And Mike Malott is a top tier jiu-jitsu artist. So I'm picking Mike Malott to win and Mike Malott by submission, in my opinion.
I like it.
If you want to juice that up, because the lines moved to like minus 300 now. It was minus 180 to start the week.
Oh.
Armfield versus Sydney. I like the underdog here, Garrett Armfield, the veteran, to take on the newcomer, show him the ropes, you know. It's Sydney hasn't had the most impressive wins, although he does have a good record of 12-2. His wins are kind of some nobodies. And then finally, Romanov versus Nascimento. I'm gonna take Romanov here, probably just by decision, but maybe my knockout. But it's minus 120 money line, so let's just go with the minus 120 money line.
All right.
Romanov. Want to go to do the Breeders' Cup real quick?
Yeah, we got the Breeders' Cup this weekend, Saturday. Race 8, Breeders' Cup Classic.
Yes.
We're going to go a 1-2-3 on this race.
Okay. Bet it however you would like, obviously.
Yeah, mix it up. City of Troy is favored to win, but under quite speculation and research, maybe not in this race. I like Forever Young in this race, followed by Fierceness, and then we can go City of Troy.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, Forever Young, Fierceness, Troy.
Yep, for the Breeders' Cup.
I like it.
Race
I like
8.
it. Want to do some hockey?
I love hockey.
All right, go ahead and go through it. I'll stop you when I have a bet. I only got 3 this week, so.
How about them Red Wings?
They look
Red Wings
okay.
are doing
They
good.
look okay.
I like it. I like to watch them. There was a nice hit the other night that was just like boom. So we're going to start off with the Sharks and Panthers. Ooh, that's such a good game. I can't bet this. So we're not going to start off with
Yeah, I'm out.
Bruins Flyers. I like the Bruins, although both teams haven't been doing that great, but I'm going to go ahead and take the under 6.5.
Yep, I like that. Not betting it. I like it. I'm in on your side.
Sharks Kings. I'm going to go with the Kings at negative 210 for the over at negative 128 at 5.5 for the over. Blue Jackets and Capitals. I like the Capitals minus 1.5 for plus 114.
Staying away from that one.
I'll take the over 6.5. Sabres and Red Wings. Of course, going to go with the Red Wings that favored minus 126, and then the over at 6.5 for minus 112.
Okay.
Canadians and the Penguins. I like the Canadians. I'll take them plus 1.5 for negative 170. I'll also take the over 6.5 for negative 124. No bet for the Kraken and Senators.
Same. No bet.
Maple Leafs and Blues. St. Louis Blues. I like the Maple Leafs at negative 178. I'm not sure on the over-under. The Avalanche and Predators. Predators look good. The Avalanche looks kind of good. I like the Predators in this one. I'm taking the over.
I also took the Predators at minus 130.
I got them minus 134 with the over at 6.5 at minus 105. The Canucks and the Sharks. Sharks have another year or two, but they're building. They're looking good. I'm taking the Canucks at minus 1.5 for plus 106.
Of course.
No over under, and then last but not least, we go ahead with the Utah Hockey Club. I like this club. It's good to be a part of the club sometimes when they're winning. Take them at plus 158 against the Knights.
I disagree. I'm going Knights here, minus 180.
I don't know. They're both good teams. I'll take the over.
And I must have missed it, but I'll take the Blackhawks Kings game over 5.5 also.
Oh, yeah. So I got them in minus 128 for the over 5.5.
Yep.
Blackhawks Kings.
Yep.
I have some goals for the NHL. For the, I picked 5 goalies.
5 goal scorers.
Goal scorers throughout the
Gotcha.
games. Rangers, Vincent Trocheck.
Yep.
Kyle Connors on the Jets. The Bruins, David Pastrnak at plus 105. And then, of course, at negative 115, Austin Matthews on the Maple Leafs. And then last but not least, we're going to go ahead with the goal score for Alex Ovechkin at plus 125.
Ovechkin. Yeah. You nailed all those names into that last one. That was a good job.
I knew it.
I agree with all those goal scorers. I can't argue with any of those, to be honest with you. What we got? We got NFL.
Let's save the NFL for last. I hear you have some Formula One.
Yeah. So for the Formula One, Sao Paulo, it's a pretty crazy track.
Where's it at?
Brazil.
It's
for the one thing, and there's a lot of changes in this race also with some motors being some power upgrade and some motors being switched and some stuff like that. So I'm gonna go under 17.5 racers to finish the race at plus 190. I think there's going to be some disqualifications or a wreck or two or something's going to happen, and only 17 people are probably going to finish around that.
So
17 or 16.
Under 17, you say?
Yeah.
Okay. What time's that race start? Is it
It's a morning race, or starts at 10 a.m. I think.
Okay. Almost like some soccer.
Before we go to NFL, quick shout out to them Dodgers winning the World Series.
Oh.
Shohei Ohtani. It was a good World Series. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. What was the score in the last one? It was only 7-6. I thought.
That's it. 7-6.
Is that it?
Yep. It finished 7-6. But all right, NFL.
Yes.
Start them off. I got Denver and Baltimore. No bets for me there. You got anything?
Denver, Baltimore. Ooh. I'm not going to take the Ravens at minus 500, but I'll take the over for 46.5.
I thought about that for a little bit, but I leaned against it. So I see where you're going with that. Miami, Buffalo. No bets for me also.
No bets for me on that either.
Okay. Chargers, Cleveland. I was leaning Cleveland here, but instead I'm just going to take the over 41.5. I see both these offenses clicking and putting some points up. Maybe being like a 24-27, some kind of close game like that. I see.
Yeah, but I'm taking the Browns and the over.
Yep, I was kind of leaning Browns, but I like 41.5 over more, so I'm just going to stick to that. Saints, Panthers. I mean, you can't really bet on the Panthers, in my opinion. So Derek Carr's coming back this week. Let's go minus 7.5 for the Saints.
I'm just taking Saints straight up, although negative 130, 350.
Negative 350.
I can take.
That's.
We can take the points on that.
I mean, you could tease it to like 6.5 and probably get it at like minus 180 or something like that. If you don't like the 7.5 hook.
No, I'll just put Saints straight up in the parlay.
Okay. Raiders Cincy. No side, but I do like the under 46. I see a defensive battle here.
Defensive battle. You said that for the Thursday night game, and it was for the Jets and.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna go. I'm taking the Raiders plus 7.5.
Okay. I mean, if you like the under, then you should like the 7.5, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Washington versus the Giants. I mean, Washington -4. I don't know why these lines are so small for Washington, but I'll just keep taking them and making money every week.
Every time. I'll take them fucking.
I mean, give me Washington -4.
-4. They gave it to you.
That's what I got it at -110. You could,
negative 3.5, but I'll take them.
Yeah, you probably got that at -128 or something like that.
Negative teasing negative 6.5 for the Commanders against the Jets.
Yeah. Dallas, Atlanta, no bets for me.
I like Kirk Cousins. Cowboys didn't doing horribly. Pay your quarterback too much money.
I think it's like a 1-point spread. It's basically a pick 'em.
Yeah, it was 3 points less. I think.
Oh, 3. Okay, there was a different game I was thinking.
I'll take the over 51.5. I'll take Falcons -3.
Okay. New England versus Tennessee. I don't know where to even think about this game. Like, it just, I mean,
being a Lions fan, I watched them destroy. The Lions destroyed the Titans. But they were looking good at the beginning. I think it was touchdown for the first.
Yeah, I guess.
I see the over 38.5 on this game. I see the Titans prevailing.
If only football games were 8 minutes long, right?
No.
I'm just saying, like, it doesn't. They played good for 7 minutes. The game is 60 minutes long. Like, they're terrible. I'm out.
What else we got?
Chicago, Arizona. What do you like in this game? You go first.
Chicago, Arizona. I like Arizona.
Yeah, me too. I got my Arizona.
I'll take the over 44.5.
You know
the
what?
Bears aren't bad. They can score.
I'm a sucker. Give it to me. 44.5. I'll take it. Over 44.5. I'll ride with you. Jacksonville, Philly. You got anything in this?
Philly negative 370. No.
I like over 45. I don't think neither of these defenses are very good, and I think both these offenses have been starting to click lately. So I want to go over 45.5. A lot of over-unders this week that I took. I just realized that. I didn't do that on purpose.
No bets for me, sir.
Lions, Green Bay.
Over
Over 47.5 for me.
I do have the over 47.5. Yes, I'll take the Lions straight up -144.
Okay. Rams, Seattle. I took the under 48.5 here. Rams, Seattle.
Oh, it went down to 47.5. Rams, Seattle. Oh, I'll take Seattle for the underdog for +104.
Okay. I like it. Colts versus Vikings. Joe Flacco starting this week. I like that. Give me the Colts +5.
Can't do it. No bets for me.
Okay. Buccaneers, Kansas City on Monday night. Last game. Over 45.5.
Of course. I'll take that. I'll take over 55.5.
Yep. Tease it if you want. And like I said,
30-32 that game. I'm going to call it right now. Bucks.
30-32 Bucks. Oh, interesting. First loss. Buccaneers giving Kansas City their first loss.
Kansas City sucks.
All right. Dub Life Parlay. Last week, 3-1. Missed it a little bit. This week, we got Army, -22.5.
College.
Penn State, +3.5.
Uh-huh.
Green Bay, Detroit, over 47.5.
Yeah.
And all those are even money, and then I have to be stingy, I guess. I'm going Mike Malott, submission, +200.
Submission plus 200.
So let's hit this one. Let's keep piling this up, collecting that money. Go better than 12-12 this week.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I've been on a roll.
It's all right.
But I like the Preakness Cup. Make sure you watch the horse race. You can
What time is that race on? Do you know?
5:30ish. You can just start off with like F1. Then maybe what time does the UFC start? Maybe you go to
I
UFC.
think it's like 3 p.m. Yeah.
And then the horse race, and then
Back to UFC.
hockey all the time, all day. We love hockey. Saturday,
Mm-hmm.
Sunday.
That is the nice thing
Football.
about hockey is you can just always kind of catch a game.
We'll come back next week and we'll have more bets for you. A lot of research, a lot of picks.
Like, subscribe. Thanks for listening. Appreciate you.
Make sure you profit.